Hey guys, welcome to the Stealthy Crafter. My name is Jessica and today I'll be doing a Wip Chat. If you're new here and you don't know what Wip stands for, it stands for Work in Progress. And what normally happens during a Wip Chat is that you can bring out your own whip, or if you want, you could do chores, you could drive around, you could just sit on the couch and just listen to me ramble about what's going on in my week. With that being said, look guys, I'm almost done. I have 6 more sections left. I have been working my butt off. I have not finished any other diamond paintings yet. But I do apologize that that this video is a day late. I was dealing with some personal issues earlier this week, and I did not have the mental energy or anything to even get a video out yesterday. So I do apologize. But hey, you guys got an extra day for the weekly giveaway. And speaking of, today's our well, I'm gonna say today. This is our last week for the Chrissabug Along. So I hope that you guys have been doing well with that. I'm kind of just I'm crazy. It feels so crazy that it is almost at the end of the month. So yeah, this is the last week. Before we get into the Wip Chat, I do want to give a small shout out to the people who have been sponsoring. So the first off I would like to say is thank you to Bijou Bliss Designs. She has gifted 2 trays for the event. I've already given 1 tray away about 2 weeks ago, and I will be giving another tray away next week. So if you're curious, this is what her trays look like. They have a magnetic top right here, so they'll click into place. The newer designs will have the magnets cover here in the lid, so you don't see the magnets anymore. They will be completely covered. But yeah, we have she has magnetics here and then also at the bottom, so they just attach like so. So they just see. And then they also have magnets right here, so it attaches. The stopper just stops right there and it stays in place. The second person I want to say thank you to is Laura from Wax Crafts, or as you know, Anxiety Art Adventures. She has gifted 3 tins for this event. I will be making an announcement of the second one later on in this video, and then also giving away the last 10 this week as well. I really do like hers for whenever I'm using AB placements, because as you guys know, I have like glue and putty and stuff like that, and they just get I feel like they just take the coating off the ABs a lot. So I do like using her wax for the ABs. I picked unscented because I'm just sensitive to smells, but for you guys, like I picked like black cherry scent for the giveaway. And then the last person I want to say thank you to is Custom Pins by Cheryl. She has gifted 3 pins, and I've given away 1 and will be giving away another one from the last week, and then the last one I will do a whole word for you guys. I gotta do a whole thing for you guys. But anyway, she's gifted 3 rain stick pins, and I have loved these. So as you guys can hear, it's very soothing. So we have a couple to give away. So later on I will be making an announcement who's won this pin from last week, and then look at this one, we got 1 left. But yes, I want to say thank you to you guys for helping out and sponsoring. I really appreciate it. I really couldn't help done much of all these prizes and stuff without you guys. It's been I'm really appreciating that. But yeah, we gotta keep going because it's almost over, guys. But I hope you guys are doing well. It has been, when I say it's been a busy week, some of it's I unfortunately can't talk about, but I've just mentally, health-wise, I've not been doing well. As much as I've been loving this event and I've been, doing all of this stuff, And I'm a little upset because yesterday was a beautiful day to record, you guys. It was so bright, it was sunny, and now today is just cloudy and dreary. And my kids are all so upset about how the weather's looking right now. But I told them, don't worry, the weather might change. The weather might change. And the reason being is it's their birthday today. So Michael and Gina's, they turned 9 years old today, guys. I'm not ready. And they are so excited. And today's also an early release day, so I couldn't really just like get settled and do stuff like record this a little bit later. So this is literally after we dropped the kids off. Like, the kids are in school. I didn't even bother making myself coffee, which is probably not a good thing. and I decided, okay, let's get all of this started because, I am extremely late for you guys. But yeah, they are going to have a blast this weekend. They are also going to have a sleepover because I have an MRI tomorrow, unfortunately. But we will be doing celebrations and things like that. I know that they're going to go to the park, the trampoline park. They got some cool presents coming up. I'm really excited to see their faces and everything when they find out what they got for their birthdays. So, between you and me, they got bikes for their birthdays. I wasn't really expecting to get them bikes, especially since, Nicole got a bike when she was 10 years old. I was like thinking, oh, we'll just do the same for the twins. And we literally got Nicole an e-bike for her 12th birthday. But no, my husband, he's all like, no, we should definitely get them bikes this year. Something to keep them entertained and everything. So there they go. They got bikes. I was like, okay, because I've already picked out other gifts. So they do have other gifts as well. So like what I picked out for them was like this Marble Run game for Michael. They both of them love Marble Run. Sorry. They both love Marble Run. But Michael more so than Jaina. So there was this magnetic Marble Run game, and he was like, "Oh, I want that, please! Oh, please! Oh, please! Oh, please! Oh, please! Oh, please! Oh, please!" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll get you this, but I didn't say that to him, but just I'm like, okay, let me think about it, and the gifts came in like I ordered everything like on Friday, so along with their clothes and stuff. That was an expensive purchase, guys. Oh, goodness. But yeah, and then Jaina, she's all into rainbow high dolls. So I got her this blue little doll that has a cast on her arm and everything, and has a skateboard. So I think it's going to be super cool for her. But yeah, I know that they're really excited for their birthday because we did a little surprise for them this morning. So this morning they were well, they knew their surprise because I couldn't really hide it. But yesterday morning after we dropped the kids off to school, we went to the donut shop here in the town that we have. Can't tell you the name, unfortunately, because I don't want you guys doxing me. But we went to the donut shop here, and oh my goodness, okay. Last time that they came here they got Long John, so I decided to do the same thing all over again. And I didn't realize because I wasn't in the store last time when we picked up these donuts, but you could they don't come pre-filled with the cream. They fill the cream up there while you're waiting, and you don't have to choose just cream. You could do all sorts of fillings instead. They have a whole thing. I'm like, dang, I'm really surprised and everything. But you know what? We went with cream. We went with that. So that way, just simple, easy. But yeah, this morning, when, you know, I already showed them their birthday surprise, so I don't normally let them have sugary confectioning type sweets in the, you know, for breakfast, but you know, I make an exception every now and then, and it's their birthday. And the crazy thing is today's also an early release day, so they get out of school a couple hours earlier than normal, so it's like it's kind of a freebie day. So they're all like, man, this is the best birthday ever. Because they get to have a sleepover with Nana and Papa. And I'm like, yeah, you guys get to have a sleepover. And the only reason being is because I have that MRI tomorrow. I couldn't really reschedule it on a different day. I didn't want to do it on, you know, on their birthday weekend, but, you know, I do have to, you know, get this stuff done, unfortunately. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all, guys. But yeah, so this morning, oh my goodness, I literally got up, I went to their rooms, and they were just like, birthday, birthday. I think this is the fastest I've seen Jaina get ready for school, because she, well, no, yeah, yesterday she did pretty well, but, like, I mean, this kid, you know, she's the slowest out of all three of them, and she'll just take her time, and sometimes I think she's just staring at the wall. I really do. I think she's just staring at the wall, because I'll be like yelling for 20 minutes going, Jaina, it's, you know, 6:15, come on downstairs. And she's all like, okay. And she stays up there for another 10 minutes. I'm like, kid, you still have to eat breakfast, you know. But today she was dressed and ready to go within 10 minutes. So she was ready. And I was like, well, okay, so I know that, you know, you're just, you know, you can get up with the right motivation. So yeah, they pretty much devoured their long johns, guys. It was gone within a matter of minutes. I did give them fruit to try and help out. I know. But, you know, I was like, okay, let's have some fruit to kind of balance it out a little bit. Because, you know, I am sending you guys to school, you know, hyped up on sugar. Sorry. But yeah, it was just, but they were so excited. Like, so I bought, clothes for Michael and Nicole last week. Like I was saying, I had to buy basically a whole new wardrobe for them. And today, Michael, oh my goodness, I bought one shirt. I bought kind of a little bit too big for him, so that way he could grow into it, because he loves Kirby. So I bought him this Kirby shirt, and it's a size L for children. And he looks so cute in it. It's like, you can tell that it's definitely a little too big, but he loves it. He was so excited. He was actually the fastest he's always been faster getting dressed, but yeah, today was just, I literally went into the room, I woke him up, said happy birthday to both of them, I walked back into my room, and I was just grabbing my clothes to get changed into, and he runs into my room already dressed. I'm like, wait a minute, what? How did you get dressed? What? It was so crazy. It was just like, it was a speed run altogether. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so I can't wait for them to get home. I am not making them a cake, unfortunately, this year. Like I didn't do for Nicole, because normally what I like to do is I like to make them cakes. I like to do it from scratch and everything. It's just that I don't really have a lot of energy, and it's harder for me to bake nowadays. So it's hard for me to diamond paint, honestly, some days. So it's just like, I gotta pick and choose my battles on that, and I want to be able to enjoy their birthday and not be exhausted just because I was too busy cooking and making a cake, because I'm going to be also making them some a nice dinner when they get home. Like, either they're coming home, I think like Saturday evening, so we're gonna make sure that they definitely have like a nice dinner or something like that. If not Saturday evening, they're coming home definitely Sunday, so I think it's still like kind of up in the air with it. So, but they are, they're they're really, really ecstatic. They're so ecstatic, guys. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then, of course, my oldest, Nicole, she's just like, happy birthday, guys. But she was in a better mood once we were dropping them off. And, oh my God, guys, before I forget, the cutest sight, like, I didn't get to see it. Nicole did. As we were dropping them off, and I was yelling happy birthday to them. And then Nicole's all like, make sure to wish the birthday boy and girl a happy birthday, right? So, as that was happening and we were pulling out, Nicole immediately goes, oh, that is so sweet. But we were pulled up just enough where I couldn't turn my head to see. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? All right? And then she goes, oh my goodness, Jana's boyfriend. So, if you guys don't know, Jana has a boyfriend, has been having a boyfriend for the last 2 years now. It's just, he's so cute, guys. So he's super adorable and he's so sweet. Like, he gives Jana gifts every Valentine's Day. Like, every time it's Valentine's, every Christmas, her birthday, apparently. But no, he came out of the car. Like, he was, like, right behind us. I didn't realize that he was right behind us. And he comes running out of the car and gives Jana flowers for her birthday. I'm like, oh my God, what a little gentleman. Oh my gosh. And he gave her the cutest hug too. Aww. It was just like, that is very sweet and so adorable. And I'm just, gushing over it. Because it's such cute. It's like just little puppy crushes. I'm like, it's nothing serious. I mean, like, I tell him, I tell Jana that all they can do, because she's only 9, like, you can hold his hand and you can give him a hug, but that's it. You can't give him any kisses. And she goes, okay. And she has followed that rule. I'm like, you're too young for kisses. Especially since, like, apparently the whole playground keeps trying to convince them to kiss and everything. And she's like, nope, nope, no kissing. But it's so cute how he just, how he helps out with her and everything. It's just like, it's very adorable. So I'm probably going to have to put these flowers in a vase. I'm going to be a little bit sniffly and with my allergies on top of that. So that's going to be an interesting weekend. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. So as you guys know, my coughing has gotten worse. So it's I can't tell if it's just gotten worse because of everything or if it's like just because of sinuses or a mixture of both. But I've been having trouble and everything, but I'm like trying to like not worry about it too much because, I do have a surgery date. It's happening in June. I'm going to get the surgery in June. It's just like, I have to just like, you have to hold out that long because it feels like it's getting worse. Like, I'm getting a bit more chest pain and my coughing, like I said, has gotten worse at times, like especially at nighttime. Sorry, especially during nighttime. I feel like I can't breathe some nights, even though I have a CPAP machine. Like, I'll wake up coughing and breathing. But it's like, it's just, I'm trying to get through it right now because I can't just like, schedule it right in the middle. Like, this is, we're almost at the end of the year for the kids. I can't do that. So trying to get through it as well as I can. But it's just been kind of putting a toll on me, especially this week, for a lot of reasons. And then like last Sunday, I had the worst flare up in pain. I was not moving. I could not do a darn thing. It was aggravating. So I had to ask Nicole to go and call her daddy and say, hey, can you please see if we can have pizza tonight instead, because I couldn't do anything that day. I was planning on cooking. I was planning on making potato soup because it was cold. If you guys can't tell, I'm wearing a thick sweater right now. Although it is getting warmer again. But today was just a little bit cooler in the morning, and I don't really feel like switching my unit back into heat. It's just AC right now. It's just so it's on the cool settings right now because the temperature's been just fluctuating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was in heat earlier this week. Now it's not. And it's been getting cold, like where it's going like 39 degrees, but it's just like by the end of the day it's 77. So it's like I don't really feel like turning it back, turning to heat in the mornings and then air in the evenings. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. So I'm bundled up. The kids, though, they just, today wasn't as cold of a day. It's like in the 50s. But the kids were like, nope, we're going to be in t-shirts, and everything. Nicole was like ready to go out with her shorts. I'm like, good Lord, kid, no. Let's see. But yeah, it's just like having to deal with that on Sunday was not fun. I didn't even diamond paint. You know what I did? I sat in my chair downstairs and I just stared at the computer screen and I asked for help, and I hate doing that. That's like something I don't like having to depend on my kids and others to always help me out when I'm in a lot of pain. Like I was able to move around and stuff, like, so I was able to get a little bit things done, but like trying to get actual chores done, I didn't do it. I did it all on Monday. I worked my butt off once the kids were at school. I scrubbed the heck out of the showers. Like I was still feeling achy, but not as bad as, Sunday. But I was just like, I scrubbed the heck out of the showers and the tubs and, like gotten the bathrooms nice and clean. I mopped and, swept, then mop, got laundry all done. Oh, I have a funny story about the laundry, guys. Oh my goodness. So yeah, like, I sometimes I try and ask Nicole to help out a little bit because, bending over and picking things up can be a bit harder for me, but I can get through the rest of stuff. So, I said, okay, I'm going to be doing your laundry for you, Nicole. Do you mind putting your bed sheets in the washing machine for me? And she goes, okay, sure thing. And then I asked her if she can also put the Tide Pods in. I'll just start it after I get back home. I'll just start the entire thing. I'm like, okay, I got this, I'll make sure everything's nice and clean for you this week. And, I come home, right? I don't even look in the washing machine. I just push the start button because it's just bed sheets. It should be fine, right? I push the start button. I go sit down. I do my diamond painting. I'm taking it easy, I've scrubbed the bathrooms, I'm doing some diamond painting. I'm like going in between, and then the washing machine stops. I'm like, okay, great. I come back out and to start switching everything into the dryer, and I see that she has stuffed her entire, not just her bed sheets, okay, her pillowcases, the mattress pad that's in there, like the cushioning part, let's see, two thick blankets, so a comforter and a really heavy thick blanket. She has stuffed everything into the washing machine. And I was just like, well then, because there's no way I could dry all of this at once. So I start pulling things out, checking to see if they're actually clean or not. And then I just kind of laid the blankets out flat to dry them as best as possible. And then I just started the dryer for the bed sheets only. I was like, well, I'm not going to be washing laundry. It looks like I got to wash all of this. I got to make sure all of this is clean. I was just like, dang, I was planning on doing another load. Now I can't. And it took me 5 hours to get everything dried. I was just like, kid, you can't just do that. I was thinking just bed sheets. I wasn't thinking like your entire bed. And she was just like, well, it was dirty. I'm like, how did you dirty all of that up, kid? Seriously. And then she goes, well, I just wanted to have clean bed sheets. I'm like, okay, all right. But it was funny. I wasn't mad at her or anything, but it was hilarious, to be honest. I thought it was very amusing that you know, doing that, and it's like it's a good thing that I caught it. Like if she was home, I would have been like, "Hey, can you switch to laundry for me?" And I would never catch it until after the first after the load of laundry dries. Sorry. But let's see. What else has been happening? So last week, one of the things I kind of was saying I didn't want to jinx it for Nicole was she had a solo performance going on. So it's like solo and ensemble. But she had a solo performance happening, and she was so nervous. She thought she wasn't going to do well, and it was happening right after school. So it's like so basically I signed permission slips to let her stay after school to go on the bus because she was a 6th grader. She was allowed to do that. It's kind of, he picked out a couple of 6th graders. So this is for her band, by the way. She plays clarinet, and I got messages from her on the way there, telling me how nervous she was. And unfortunately, as much as I would love to go on there, they wouldn't let parents go in to see the whole thing. So, which is, that's okay. A little sad, but it's okay. But I was like telling her there's no need to be worried. She's going to do great. She's been practicing this whole time, but she's all like, I'm going to fail miserably and I'm not going to do great. And I'm like, you're going to do wonderful. Don't worry about it. And I was right. I was right, guys. She did excellent. She got a superior, which is the highest thing that they can give. So, she received a lot of 4.5s and a couple of 5s for everything. So she did wonderfully. She was so happy. I'm like, I have it like on the fridge right now. Her performance sheet that they scored her. So it's like right on the fridge and everything. And she's all like, well, that's a lot better than what's going to happen this week. I'm like, what's happening this week? She goes, progress reports. I'm like, oh. And she's a little sad because her progress reports, it slipped a little bit, like the math, unfortunately. And I'm not mad at her. She thought I was going to be so mad. I'm like, I'm not going to be mad at you. And she's like, you're not? I'm like, no, I'm not going to be mad at all. I'm like, like, you're trying your best. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, it's just getting so much harder. I'm like, yeah, that can happen. It can get a little bit harder. But it's not too bad. It's just below an A. It's literally just below an A. I'm like, it's just one test kind of apparently just made it drop for her. And I was just like, it's okay. You're trying your best. You're studying hard. And she goes, okay. I'm like, that's all I can ask is that you're actually making an attempt. If you weren't, then yeah, I might be a little bit upset. But you're making an attempt, even if it was a C. If we're actually working on it, I would be pleased, like if you're not slacking off, right? That's all I can ask with my kids. I just don't want them to slack off. Because sometimes Jaina does slack off a little bit, and I gotta help her keep on track. I'm like, okay, come on, kid. Focus on your schoolwork. Come on, it's alright. But yeah, it's just, oh man. It's just been like all of that, like trying to focus on all of the kids with things. I need to take another sip of water, guys. I'm so sorry. But let's see, what else has been happening this week? I think this is going to be a bit of a shorter Whip and Chat, to be honest, guys, because as much as there has been stuff happening, I can't divulge it all. I am kind of scared about the MRI that's coming up tomorrow. I keep telling myself it's going to be fine. It's an open one because I was a little too big to fit into the last one. That was embarrassing. And then of course it didn't help that this week I kind of wasn't doing as well on I wouldn't say I'm on a diet, but I've been like been trying to be good about not eating too many sweets and things like that. I bought like a 12-pack of soda. Goodness, when did I order that? Like over 2 weeks ago, and I was doing really well with it. And then this week I just destroyed it. I was just like, I just been like very much like, nope, we're just gonna drink it all. So I'm a little mad at myself for that. So I'm not ordering any soda this week. I'm like, nope, not gonna do that. Not even going to make an attempt at it. We're staying with our water and with our coffee. And speaking of, after this Wip and Chat, I will be making myself some coffee. I am so sorry. I am trying not to cough in the mic. I actually started debating about, like, after I'm done with my event to possibly do a lot more like silent videos, just because I'm pretty sure you guys are fine with it, but I'm feeling a little self-conscious about the fact that I'm just constantly doing it, and I'm like hearing it in my videos all the time. And I mean, like, I know that sometimes it can get slightly annoying. So it's like, it's something I've been considering, and unless of course this cough clears up a little bit and it's just back to its normal coughing fits. As I cough. Of course, it's probably me just thinking about the word, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta do that. Let's see, what else has been going on this last week? Not too much more has been happening. I luckily did not have any I didn't have any let's see, what was it? I didn't have any doctor's appointments this week. I did have a therapy session, but I did not have any doctor's appointments whatsoever. So it was a little nice break. I'm hoping that I can finish this diamond painting. I don't think I'll finish it today. But I might finish it tomorrow. I'm hoping I can finish it today. I have to go to bed early tonight because, like I said, I have the MRI that I need to go to, and you know, it's not anywhere close, so I have to wake up super early in the morning. I can't sleep on a weekend. I want to sleep on the weekend, guys. And I can't. It's like my appointment time's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't think that they could actually schedule stuff on the weekends. But you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm hoping that since I'm scheduled at 8 o'clock, that means that I will be in and I will be out as quick as possible. At least that's what I'm hoping. Cross your fingers. I'm really hoping that, because you know, I want to be done. I don't like places. I don't like medical places. And I've learned my lesson. I am not taking a Xanax. I think I have one more left from my from when they gave me some for the last MRA. They packed like 2. I'm like, I'm gonna just, you know, deposit it, you know, in a when the time comes. I'm not gonna bother even touching that thing, because if you guys don't know, so when I had to go and get an MRI a few weeks ago, this is still so embarrassing. So I'm claustrophobic. So they were like, okay, how claustrophobic are you? I'm like, I'm pretty claustrophobic, and you know, they were like, okay, we're gonna prescribe this to you. I'm like, I think I can handle it, and they're like, no, you're gonna need this. I'm like, okay. And you know what? They were right. You know, even though I wasn't able to fit, you know, being able, you know, seeing what I saw, ooh, that was scary. that would really have really ramped up my panic attack. But I was fine there, and I was fine for the way home, I think. I don't really remember too much about the way home, but anyway, I remember walking through the door, and I remember collapsing on the bed, but I don't remember anything else. Apparently, after I collapsed on the bed, I browsed on my phone, and I had a couple of trays from Boo Juice Bliss, actually, a couple of trays like on my, just, you know, to buy cart. You know, I was like, but I was waiting to buy it like later on this month, not, you know, not at the beginning of the month. I'm like, I'll buy it at the end of the month. It's just gonna stay there until then. Nope, I clicked buy. I clicked buy. I'm like, luckily we had the money for it, but it was just, Are you kidding me, guys? Are you kidding me? So no, I am not going to be taking I am not going to be taking another one of those things before I go to get my MRI done tomorrow. I do not want to deal with the consequences again. But I did make sure not to put anything in my cart. But that was the only thing I did buy. So thankfully it wasn't anything else, but that was still, it was just so embarrassing. And speaking of, I did get my trays the other day. I need to open them up for that. So I need to see what I well, I mean, I remember what I bought. But one of the trays I bought was the tray, like I tried to get the exact same colors that for the giveaway tray. Just so that way I could remember the event and everything, because you know, I was so excited. It's just something special. And then I bought a couple of the spring color ones. I did have some of the trays like in the cart, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like I have some trays in the cart right now, like for later on. I'm gonna have to remove those. Just in case. I don't wanna risk anything, just in case like they're like, okay, we need to calm you down. Let's see. Anything else happening? Nope, I don't think so. It's been, like I said, for the most part, it's been okay. I've just been dealing with a lot of stuff. So I guess I could do the giveaway from last week. So if you guys remember, I was giving away one of the pens right here. This one, I think, to be exact, the keychain pin. So as you guys can see, look how cute that is. I love it so much. So we're giving one of these away. If you guys remember, the word to put in the comments last week was sparkly. For who wins this, I'm going to post the name right here. All right, and then the second person, I was giving away a tin of Wee Wax. So the person who won that, I will post right here. So congratulations, you guys. I will be contacting you to confirm that your addresses are correct and everything. And I hope you contact me very quickly, so that way I can pass the information on to Laura and Christine. Okay, so before I move on, I will be giving away 4 things this week. I know. So the funny story is, I was on the phone with Mackenzie last week. You know, if you don't know her, her name's Dragon Wing Diamonds. So I was on the phone with her last week, and I was kind of going over what's been going on with my week and everything. And as she was like starting to talk about what was going on, I did not mean to just interrupt her, but I was looking down because my trays weren't in my Elizabeth Ward trays. They weren't in the same spot. And I see that this was laying underneath where all those Elizabeth Ward trays were. And I'm like, oh my god! And she goes, what? I'm like, I've been looking for this! And what this is, I was wanting to give this stuff away for the event. I bought these a few months ago. I bought some Chrissabug prints, and I wanted to give them away for the event. I was hoping to give them away for each week. But instead, I will be doing, I'll just be giving all 3 of these prints away as all together instead. So we got a couple of prints, so I'll show them off right here. And I think it's so funny that as you guys can see, I love them. I think it's so funny because Medusa just came out this earlier this month, and I was like, I hope that they do a Medusa one sometime soon. So let's see. I did not think about a word for you guys. Well, I was hoping to kind of go on with the theme. So let's go with Fate, F-A-T-E. So like my canvas here. So let's go with Fate. And so that means for you guys, you're going to put that in a sentence down below. Don't write giveaway or anything like that. Just, in a sentence down below. And next week I will pull the winners for that. So one winner will get all 3 of these prints right here. The second winner will receive the Bee Juice Bliss tray. Okay. And I will post a picture of what that tray looks like right here. The third winner will be getting a Wee Wax 10, the black cherry one. And then the fourth winner will be getting this very last pen. So it's a nice, pretty gold pen. And it's like, as you can hear, it's a rain stick pen as well. It's tiny. I thought it was very cute. It's a little, perfect for me. But I don't know how you guys would feel about this. I like this kind of size a lot. So those are the 4 prizes that I'm giving away. I was really hoping to do, the prints earlier, but, oh well. So it's a little bit more for me to keep on track of, but, oh well, right? But I think I'm actually going to cut it here because, I still have a lot to do to get ready for the kids' birthdays and stuff like that. I wanna try and wrap their presents beforehand and everything, and actually get this thing edited so that way when they do come home, I can help them prepare for their sleepover, and spend a little bit of time with them and everything. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Bye!